It's just me against the world. Me against the world. Me against the world. Me against the world.
Yellow soup. Salute. Hey, yo, Eddie. Let them know what time it is, man. Talkz, AOI. You already see what it is now, nigga. Talkz. Tell the truth or lies. I live to survive. Do or die, my people. This is how we ride. Drive or stay. Today's gone, oh, yesterday ain't the future. Tomorrow go down low, so yeah, blows. Play, go, bad, rock, I bet. Now they go bye, we buy, they go try, little shots. Ring chains, I'm insane. Bring double pain, happy the man's last gold trains. Y'all bring up some of these cocaine. Yo, we the house in the guard, thug-minded. The last battle, we the frontliners, flatliners. War ungodly, unclean, even on the undersided. Time's up, you been had a chance. Babylon falling, avalanche. Snowball affect them fall, but the sun back mad generations to the fallen ones. Send them all to hell, the world is mine. The time has come, you ain't deserve the sign. You was too busy, but now it's too late. It's a whole new day and a whole new way. Devils dying, real niggas rising, going their way back and flying again. Kings is crowns as the wolves is drowning. Lions war and the wolves is howling. Trumpet sounding, every day's a new revelation for real. The truth to prevail, removing the veil, reveal what was once concealed. Heal, say it under my heel. Nigga, all the blood, sweat, the tears, and the pain, we immune to it all.
What up, though? 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 Welcome back to another fly episode of the Black Messiah Talkz podcast, live on YouTube every Wednesday at 8 p.m., bringing out the Messiah in you. We an hour late. Our apologies. You know what I'm saying? Well, we got a guest in the building for y'all tonight, you know what I'm saying? But before we get to that, I want to say peace to man, woman, and child. Peace to the gods and the earths. I'm your almighty host, Action Man, a.k.a. the spiritual scientist. You heard? Live in the flesh from Montreal, Canada, 514-438. All right. Also got my good brother in the building, Mr. Mastermind.
Yeah.
MTLstreets.com, making sure everything is technically technical. You heard? That's my word. Make sure to check out the MTLstreets.com for your latest updates on news and events going on in the city. You heard? Also, make sure to go check out thugminded.com for your latest developments, and also go pick up some merch. You heard? Church. Yeah, man. So what's the deal, man? Yo, we got a guest in the building today. You know what I'm saying? It's a good brother of mine. We've been brothers for a minute. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna wait for him to come in, and while we wait, y'all gonna wait with me. You know what I'm saying? But yo, it's a special year this year, you know? It's a special year, man. It's the 50th anniversary of hip-hop. Yo, I love that culture so much. Yo, I could kiss it. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I love the hip-hop culture, man. Changed my life, man. Word. Changed the world. You heard? All right, then. So, yo, let's get into it, man. What's the word out there, man? Y'all in the building? What's up? Where it at? What's going on? Huh?
The word.
What's the word, brother?
Success.
My man's hit him with the aluminum baseball bat over the back of the head, like, whoa! Hit him with that success right in the back of the head. Yeah, that feel good, man. Yeah, man, success is the word for the day. You know, why you say successful all of a sudden? You want that success all of a sudden?
Yes. Working hard.
We working hard. We deserve it, man. Huh?
Yep.
Fucking right, we deserve that shit, man. Deserve it. I've been putting in work for years. You've been putting in work for years. I'm talking about decades, man. Decades, yo. Montreal, the city nobody heard about. Yo, it's 2023, and Montreal is still like, like unheard, unknown type shit. But we getting there. We getting there thanks to hardworking brothers such as ourselves. Yo, I also want to salute Marvin Clairvaux. Marvin Clairvaux. He's a super dope painter. Right, he paints canvases, hip hop canvases. Right, he paints hip hop portraits, and I also happen to have my portrait painted by the great, legendary Marvin Clairvaux of Montreal City, Haitian brother. And yeah, man, his exposition is going on. I should have took notes, but if you could Google it real quick while we do this, Mr. Mastermind, be greatly appreciated to see when the exhibition is. I think it's from March 14th to May 24th, if I'm not mistaken. But just double check those dates for me, please, God. You know what I'm saying? Word. Because it's for hip hop, and it's like a museum type joint. You know what I'm saying? It's exhibition, so you'll see a lot of like historical hip hop shit. I went to the first presentation. I went to the first exhibition, to the first gallery or whatever they want to call it, and it was dope, man. There's like a screen where they play like historical moments in a mostly French, but it's still some notable legends such as myself being honored there. So I just want to appreciate the brother Marvin Clairvaux. I want to appreciate everything anybody does for the culture. Salute to also Boss Du Quebec, the Boss Du Quebec. You know what I'm saying? Who's also doing that exhibition with Marvin Clairvaux. So yeah, go check it out. I forget what it's called. What is it called again? It's not at the Fire Center. It's just type in Marvin Clairvaux exhibition. Let me see if I can find it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's over.
Yeah.
March 14th to what?
It was February 11 to March 27.
This is where and what year?
This year. Oh,
20.
no, it was last year.
That's what I'm saying. That was last year. This year is somewhere else. Marvin Clairvaux. Hey, yo, make sure to go hit that like button, the subscribe button, share button, comment button. Yo, go do all that shit, man, while I regulate the regulations, you heard? Subscribe. More so. Montreal. Marvin Clairvaux, Montreal. Exhibition. Marvin Clairvaux. An exhibit. Oh yeah, it's called Visions Hip Hop QC.
Yeah, but on the page it say 2022.
It said 2022. I know there's another one going on, but it's not at the same place. That's what I'm trying to look for right now. I know I seen it on Facebook, but anyway, if y'all Google it and if y'all could find it, or just follow Marvin Clairvaux. Oh, here it is. It's called. Okay, this one is not called. Okay, this one is called Visions or Perspectives. I don't know. I think this one is called Perspectives. Okay, so it's at Gallery Port Morris. All right, it's at Gallery Port Morris. The address is 8420 Boulevard La Cordaire. All right, Montreal, Quebec, Canada. All right, so that's 8420 La Cordaire. It's an exposition, Perspectives, Hip Hop Perspectives by Marvin Clairvaux. You know what I'm saying? All right, hold on. What's my brother saying, man? Yeah, man. So it's from the 23rd of March to the 14th of May. All right. Yeah. Shit, they gotta download Streamlabs every time they wanna connect.
No.
What the fuck?
You just click the link on the browser, and after that,
Yeah, you ain't gotta. If you listening, you ain't gotta even download it, my brother. Just click the link and zoom in. Yo, so the exposition is the 23rd of March to the 14th of May at 8420 Lacordaire Boulevard, Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Gallery Port Morris. Make sure to go show your support to the genius painter of our modern day times, Marvin Clairvaux. I got a dope exposition there as well. You heard? Word, check it out. The fuck is that? Oh, that's my brother. That's my brother Marvin Clairvaux. You heard? Yes, sir. Yeah, man. And he does some fucking dope portraits. Y'all could go see a glimpse of it on my page. Last year, I went to go check it out. I'm gonna go check it out this year sometime soon. You heard? Hopefully, hope to see y'all there. You heard? Okay. Oh, yeah. On the laptop. Okay, I see you, guys.
Using a laptop?
Yeah.
Can't use his phone.
Yeah, but maybe the man wants to use his laptop and just kick back and do what he want to do. I can't call it. Black Messiah Talkz, you heard? All right. Yes, sir. Yeah, we got a guest, man. Eddie HizPanik from the Dirty Clanzmen. You know what I'm saying? It's my good brother for a minute. Yeah, but in the meantime, so go check out that exhibition. You know what I mean? This hip hop's 50th anniversary, y'all. 50th anniversary, y'all. It's time for that success. You know what I'm saying? It's time for the success. That's my word. He's been doing it for fucking... Yo, when's the first time we attempted to do a podcast, Mastermind? The first time, man. What year was it, approximately? The first time we sat down and attempted to do a podcast, man.
2005, 6?
I think it's about 2008. Yeah, 2007 and 8. Something like that. 2007 or 8. That was before everybody. That was before even people knew what the fuck a podcast was, right? Mm-hmm. Yo, man, we sat down, you know what I'm saying? We got fucked up. Well, some of us more than others. Mm-hmm. And yeah, man, that shit just ended up crashing and burning, bro. That shit never seen the light of day, man.
This shit hit the fan.
Indeed, quick too. Yeah, right away. Shit everywhere. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. So it's gonna pop up for you, right? If like when he joins in, it's gonna pop. Yeah, man. I hear you. Yeah, man. SVB. Yo, so since we spoke about that SVB shit, now it's like, yo, all the banks are crashing. You saw what happened?
No.
Russia and China. Yo, Russia and China and Brazil right now. And Iran too, I think. They're joining forces. They're gonna say, yo, fuck the US dollar. That US dollar ain't gonna be worth shit. They soon gonna agree on the Chinese yen. You know what I'm saying?
I have a question. US money is backed by what material?
Nothing.
Voila.
Nothing. It used to be backed by the Federal Reserve, which was backed by real gold, but no more. Now it's nothing.
So they're just printing money.
They're just printing money. They're just printing paper, printing dollars. So, you know, when that dollar collapsed, all this shit was predicted in the Bible, brother. All of that shit. Once they fall, China gonna come up. China gonna only last for so long, and then it's gonna fall too. You know, but I'm here for the ride, man. I just gotta touch that success first, so that I could be smooth sailing. But either way, I'm gonna be smooth sailing because You know, over here we talk that Black Messiah talk. You know, we talk that Black Messiah talk. So, you know, we gonna be alright. You know what I mean? We gonna be alright. Whether it's a flood, a storm, whatever you want to call it. You know, shout out to my Brazilian brothers. You heard? Pele, R.I.P. the great, rising power. You heard? Yes. 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 Yep. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Once that dollar crash, they gonna start coming up with them UFO aliens and shit. They gonna start scaring you with the fucking UFO skycrafts. I'm trying to fucking scare you with them holograms into a new world order, into a one world order. Scare your ass into the house, make you live in a 15-minute city. You heard about those 15-minute cities? Yo, I'm telling you, they putting it out there. Also, the chip, you know, the microchip, they gonna hit you with the microchip in your shit. It's all coming. This shit was written from since 19, bro. That shit was written from so long ago. There's a song from President Brown, came out like in the 90s, reggae. It talks about the microchip, man. Talks about the microchips. So all this new world order shit ain't new. This has been predicted. This is what they wanted to do from the beginning. Now they got transgenders in the classrooms and in the libraries. You know the three last school shooters. You know there's last school shooter right now. Where was it? In Tennessee? Nah, it wasn't Tennessee. Somebody shot inside of a school. What was it, man? I forget where it was, but that was a transgender, bro.
Oh, really?
That was a transgender female who identified as a boy, walked up in the school and yes, sir, rat-tat-tat-tat. Shoot up the school. Where was that? That was like not in Texas. That was like in, I forget where, man.
Ohio?
Something like that. One of those fucking weird states. I forget, bro. Maybe Indiana. I think it's Indiana.
It's not Mississippi.
No, it's not Mississippi. I think it's like a Midwest or one of those middle Midwest states, you know. Yeah, that shit's crazy. Crazy. Fucking transgenders. But they don't put it on the news. If it's a black man, oh shit. They gonna say it's a national terror alert. Yo, they won't let that brother live, man. But what they do when they catch these white boys that shoot up the schools, what they do? They give them a cheeseburger and some chicken wings and some fries and a Coke and a Pepsi and a smile, and they walk his ass to jail. But if it's a black man that got a cell phone in his hands, oh, they gonna shoot the shit out of him, man. They scared of the Black Messiah. You know, they scared of God. This go back to what I was talking about before we turned the cameras on, man. It's like everybody talk about they love God, they love God, they love God, they love God. But everybody really hate God. Because every time God come in the flesh, you kill the shit out of the nigga, man. You kill him. That's what you do. Every time you got somebody that's godly in the flesh, every time, what you do? Kill his ass. What the fuck is going on, man? What the fuck is going on? Hey, yo, what the fuck is going on?
We got a guess.
We got a guess? Hold on, man. It's still not done. Nah, I'm saying bring him in. Just fucking around. But that's fucked up, man. Y'all always talking about y'all want God. Y'all love God. We love God. We want God and all that. But as soon as you get God in the flesh, boom, you kill him. Peace. That's my good brother, Eddie HizPanik.
We got a feedback.
Yo.
You can hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, 10-4, sir. Can you hear me?
All right. My bad, cause this shit was bugging out, yo. That ass.
Nah, it's all good, my brother. You
Check it.
straight? Can you hear me?
Midwest, going those middle Midwest states.
Yeah, I think you gotta turn that YouTube. You gotta turn that YouTube down in the background.
Fucking transgenders.
You fucking damn transgenders. The damn transgenders is shooting up the schools, man.
Yo, they won't let that, brother.
Yo, you gotta turn the YouTube down in the background, Lord. Ah. Can you hear me?
What we doing here?
Yo, can you hear me? Yo, you can't hear me?
Mic is not working.
Yo, your mic is not working. You're mute. I can't hear you, man. Yo. Yo. Check it, yo. Mr. HizPanik. Can you hear me, sir?
Tell him to back out.
Yo, come out and come back in, brother.
To back out. I think his headphone.
Boom. Yeah, man. Yo, y'all always talking about y'all want God. You love God. I love God. I want God. But yo, every time you get God in the flesh, what you do? First thing you do, you kill his ass. Jesus, you name him, nigga. Anything that come close. Even if he's not Jesus, if he come close, anything close to God, y'all try to kill him. You know what I'm saying? Tupac, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, all of them, y'all always killing them, man. Y'all don't like God. Y'all don't love God. Y'all some devilish. It's a devilish world we live in, you know? And God's like me. We gotta pretend. We gotta blend in with the savages sometimes, you know? But deep down inside, and what we bring into the surface more and more these days is that, you know, we are the Black Messiah, man. We're not gonna hide no more. If they gonna try to kill us, you know, do what you gotta do. But you know, I'm a Simon Toko them. You know what I'm saying? Ever since I learned about Simon Toko, I'm a Simon Toko the world, man. You know what I'm saying? Simon Toko the world. Thug minded forever.
Hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, sir. Can you hear
Say
me?
less, so then we good. I can hear you. Yeah. I wanted it on these headphones that I got right here, make it much more easier.
Oh, that's
I was
what's
trying
up.
to do it on a laptop, but for some reason it wasn't reading right. I don't know what was the problem. So it is what it is, because I got a whole different camera, you dig? I just got to use this phone right now, but it's whatever.
Welcome, sir.
good
Welcome,
like
sir.
this.
Welcome to the Black Messiah Talk podcast, man. Yo, this Eddie HizPanik, you know what I'm saying, from the Dirty
Thank you.
Clanzmen, yo.
Salute to y'all, you know what I mean? I'm in the building. Thank you for inviting me. You know what I mean? Y'all got a dope little show going on, you know?
I appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming through, man. You know, we've been
Yo, so
getting
this
down.
live on YouTube right now,
It's
right?
live on YouTube right
That's what I'm
now.
saying. I think there's a delay on my shit.
Can you hear me though? Like same time, like you
Nah,
coming to.
yeah. But I'm hearing you on my laptop right now talking about the Martin Luther King part and all of that.
Yes, it's delayed on my YouTube too.
Ah, okay, say less. So at least that makes sense, you dig?
Word.
So what up, yo? What up? What's the word?
Oh, I'm still alive. You already know. That's the wonderful good news. How you been,
That's a
God?
fact. You know, same thing. Still alive, trying to maintain, just been growing a little more.
That's what it's
You know
about.
what I
As
mean?
long as it's growth and progress, you know what I'm saying? I can't complain, brother.
Cut people out my life.
Mm.
Like, you dig?
Yeah, I had to go through that myself.
But yeah, everybody got to go through that. Hold up.
Indeed.
We all go through that. You feel me? So,
Wow.
you know, it's a cleanup session, and you know, it's who stays and who goes, and you know, as we get older, we just not gonna deal with the same shit. You dig?
Right, and also they say that, you know, the people you spend the most time with is, you know, show me your friends, I'll show you who you is and type shit like that. So you want to be mindful of who you keep around you and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yo, you see, I wanted my other camera because you should have seen the setup, but we might have to bring it out, you know. Don't think we ain't got one of these over here. You know what I mean? Nice and crispy.
Salute. You already
You know what I
know.
mean? It's here.
Word out. Word
It was
out.
right
Salute.
next to the Giants. You dig? But you
Word
can't
out.
see it because you know what I mean. I got them over here.
That's what's up.
They in the cut. You know what I mean?
Wow. That's what up, though. That's what
They
up.
were
So
my
you
other-
still in NY?
Yeah, you already know.
Well, because I know you was back and forth Miami at a time, you know?
Yeah, that was for music related stuff that I was doing. I still go to Florida, Miami, my people. Fuck you, man.
Word. That last video, man. I saw that last video. That shit is dope, man.
Which one? The
With,
Unstoppable?
yeah, Unstoppable.
Thank you,
That shit
bro.
is
Thank
dope,
you.
man. All your shit is dope. You already know, man. We just don't get the proper broadcasts, you know?
Just a different era. Too many dope people now. It's what it is. It's so saturated that it's hard to just want to like one person.
It's true, but at the same
everybody
time,
got their mans and mans and mans
yeah,
of them. They all
but at the
rhyme.
same time,
you know what I mean?
I feel like at the same time, I feel like the real is making a comeback though, you know? Because they need it. They need it.
It's gonna be saturated with who they allow.
Yeah, that's the sad part. But that's the thing. I think that people
Underground
is getting
needs to come
tired.
back.
Yeah, but people is tired of listening to what them gatekeepers allow for them to listen to. You know what I'm saying? So they want the real. They need it more than ever. Internet is around, so they out there looking for the real shit. So that's why I feel like it's making a comeback, yo. We just gotta promote ourselves properly and just strategize and market properly and
Keep
shit
it
like
real.
that.
That new Wu-Tang series, that shit got niggas in New York listening to Wu.
Nah, Wu
I'ma
never
keep it
dies,
real.
man. You know Wu-Tang is forever,
but
God.
hear me though. You talk about the era's changing. In I'll say the next 2 to 5 years, guarantee is gonna change. And the reason for it is behind this Wu-Tang Saga series, bro.
That's
Like
a major
I'm
part.
watching a lot of young cats in the street listening.
I'm
The same way
saying.
we was at their age. You understand what I'm saying? Except we was more in tune to it.
Indeed.
They're now catching up to it. So that demon time and I'm a demon, they're
Out the
gonna start
window.
realizing if I'm a god, how could I call myself a demon?
That's
You know
how
what I
we
mean?
came
All
up.
Right, exactly. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So I do believe that though.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
man.
So-
I can't wait, man. It's the 50th year, man. 50th year anniversary, man.
Yeah, man. It is. You know,
Where you,
so much has
where you
happened.
grew up at? Where you grew up at? Exactly. Like what
Me?
borough is that? Yeah.
I grew up. I'm what you call a BBQ New Yorker,
Barbecue.
and I say that because I was born in Jamaica Queens Hospital, grew up in Brooklyn, you know, became a man in the Bronx, and then I traveled in and out of Miami and New York since I was like 14, you know, 13, something like that. Because I went to high school in Miami too. I was everywhere. My
So you was in the
nickname
Bronx too. You
Drifter.
was in the Bronx. You was in Brooklyn.
Yep, 170th for Webster Ave. Hells yeah, I went to Taft High School.
Yo, walk the
Shit, I
people
got-
through it.
I got
Matter of
honor-
fact,
yo,
walk
I
me
got
through it
honor
too.
row in that school.
Yo,
Jesus
walk us through how it was like growing up in that era. Like 80s was fresh, hip hop was fresh, new. It was in the
Well,
air. It was everywhere.
I'll be honest. You know what I mean? While being in that era, you know, the Run DMC was out. I really wasn't in tune
Oh, that's
into
right.
hip hop yet. The way
Yeah,
I
yeah.
started off with rock music.
Indeed, I forgot. Right.
Like like an album that I burned recklessly, which was one of my favorite albums, is AC/DC Highway to Hell. Which explains why I've been through hell in my life. I was listening to
Indeed.
it. You know, I look at it. But
Right.
that led to Guns N' Roses and, you know, other groups. David
Yo,
Lee.
I fuck with Metallica. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I did a little bit of that too. But when I moved to Miami, they was on some booty music. Luke Campbell, you know, they
Two Live Crew.
JT Money, Poison Clan, like it was a bunch of, you know, good music. There was a spot called the Pack Jam. I promise you, you couldn't get in there. You better know somebody. We used to drive by it, me and the homies that we knew, because we knew nobody in there. It was dominantly black, you know what I'm saying? And although we black Latinos, we look very Latino, and it was very different, you know what I mean? And that era was very segregated still in that time, too, in Miami,
Indeed.
So,
Yo, somebody in the chat asking what school in Miami you went to, bro.
oh man, I went to a few schools in Miami. That's it. High school, I went to Coral Gables. I even went to Hialeah High. Um, James H. Bright, Ponce de Leon. Like I went to Ponce de Leon when The Rock was playing with UM. Yeah. Yeah. Miami was fun, My uncle's a salsa singer, so that's why my mom's moved over there. You know what I mean? She figured it'd be a better life for me or whatever. You know what I mean? Little did she know how reckless it was in Miami, though.
How long you stay out there for?
Oh man, I've been in and out of Miami. But right now, I've been in New York back going on 20 years, almost 21 years since I came back from doing a case. But prior to all of that, I was in and out of Miami from 14, so right before 18, because I went to prison when I was 18.
You want to get into that at all, or?
The only thing to get in on that is if you make a mistake. Right, hold on. I'm gonna look at the camera when I say this. If you make a mistake, right? Like if you commit the crime, you get caught. Don't cry about doing the time.
Dude, if you do that's how we came up, man. If you did the crime, do the time.
Listen, they
man.
did me dirty. I give a little insight. From Rikers Island, they sent me to a program called Lakeview Shock, some military type program. First of all, I was a violent offender. I wasn't supposed to be sent there at all. They was running a game. One of the brothers there that was Muslim, he said, yo, listen, they're going to make you do 6 months here, and then they're going to ship you to a medium camp. I said, what? He goes, yeah, you're going to do all of this, feel like you going home, and they not, because you have a violent crime. They've been doing it to people. I said, so how do I get out of this? He said, you already signed the paperwork without knowing. They ain't say nothing. So I spoke, I was speaking with the homies, and we was laughing, and one of them said, yo, you might have to spit in the sergeant's face. And I took that shit serious because I didn't want to do no freaking military program and not come home. I was seeing a few years, and I thought I'd be coming home. So yeah, they fucked me up. Real talk. People know about Iceman and Jake. So my Lakeview shot, mention Iceman and Jake, and they'll be like, "Oh, listen, they was ruthless."
COs.
Listen, I never knew white people could be racist till I went to prison. That when I discovered, oh, this is what y'all were talking about. Because I didn't see that in the street. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I keep it real. So that was a lesson. Now Miami was a different place. Don't want to get too much into that, but I just say don't commit no crimes. If you're gonna do something, do it smart.
That's a fact.
We in the new era that they giving money away. We're in a new era, they giving money away right now.
That's a fact.
You could slip, trip, fall, and if it's funny enough, they'll give you 1 million views.
I love it. Let's get this fucking
out.
bag, God. Let's get it.
You know what I'm saying?
Guys
here, figure it out,
Alright, man.
If not, get a job, nigga. We all work. You know what I'm saying?
So, yo, man, the people want to know, man, break down your name, man. What does it mean? Like, Eddie HizPanik, man. What does that mean, man, to you? Like, why that name? Why you chose that name?
Well, Eddie is my nickname short off of a name that my dad and my mom gave me, which is his name, which is Edwin. So, I never really liked that name, even though it says Edwin. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never really I felt like it didn't connect with me 100%, and it was like 1,000 people had that name, and it looked like we stole it from another country just to name ourselves that so we could fit in. At the end of the day, my brown skin seemed not to match that name. That's how I felt. You know
I knew a Dominican brother named Edwin growing up. I mean,
there's a bunch of us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But so Eddie was the nickname to that. It took me a while. I had different names, but everybody always remembered me by my name, Eddie, yo E, yo Ed. So I said, all right, I could be Eddie because I guess I'm him already. You understand what I'm saying? And Eddie has Ed die. You understand what I'm saying? So there's two messages in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to kill me. Ed die. I'm telling myself that shit every day when I say my name, you dig? But also, like a snake sheds his skin, you know what I mean? Ed died. It's like a reefer. You get it. You know what I'm saying? Then HizPanik came around, right? I was running around signing applications when I came out of the bid. This was early 2000s. And I kept seeing, what race are you? What nationality are you? You know, what ethnicity are you? And, you know, and the Latin, the Hispanic, and this and that. And I'm like, all this separation. So I looked at the word Hispanic and I broke the compound word down. I'm obviously somebody's panic. Not me per se, as in general myself, but what I'm part of in my bloodline that we call Hispanics, they must be threatened by it because they call us HizPanik. I didn't name that. You know what I mean? But I damn sure took the name and I put it instead of an S because I'm already saved. You feel what I'm saying? Indeed. I put a Z for zigzag zig. You feel what I'm saying?
So let's get into that. Let's get into that. You a 5%er?
I studied knowledge of self since 1997. I took my Shahada in 1997. You know, so I deal with peace is mainly what I say. I don't go to no church. I don't go to masjids. I don't do none of that. I feel that those of us who are supposed to connect, those of us who are alikes, the universe connects us. All of us aren't supposed to be alikes.
Your vibe is your tribe, man.
But we can relate in peace.
Indeed.
You feel what I'm saying?
Or disagree in peace, as long as we keep it respectful.
Or disagree in peace. If we're really dealing in a pious state, there shouldn't be no disagreements. It's obviously that back in days in the past, they were dealing with something, okay, to lead to where we at. You know, all the grafting and all of that other stuff that transpired and whatnot, you know?
So, but you study, you knowledge the 120 or you just study it?
No, I did study 122. I mean, I'm 45 years old right now. There's a lot of shit that I got to grab my book and, you know, it's not off the top of my head, but a lot of stuff is still there. I know when you talking lies real quick.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But if you trying to question me, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like I say,
I feel you.
This is what a brother told me. The brother Rashid, who gave me my knowledge, I told him, so am I supposed to seek a community? What am I supposed to do? He told me, brother, all you need to do is study the math and you good for the rest of your life. He said, you don't need a connection with a bunch of other people and all of that. You know what I'm saying? That'll happen as time allows it and the universe connections. You know what I mean?
I agree both ways. You know, respectfully,
I mean, that's how we connected. That's how we
absolutely
connected.
That's why I agree both ways.
We never met in the physical. Me and this man been friends for over 5 years.
Indeed. Okay? Easy.
Dead ass. We pushing like almost 10. Come on. We met through Brother Jackson, you know what I'm saying? And that opened a door. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
Because of how we deal with peace and the fact of how we see certain subjects and how we look at the future of this existence we in is how we connected. You know what I'm saying? And why
we share the same culture, hip hop culture.
Yeah,
you know
exactly. Exactly. That's our religion right there. You know what I mean?
Indeed.
Our denomination. Music's our religion, hip hop's our denomination. That's how I've always looked at it. Because I love all types of music. Yeah, without a doubt.
That's what's up, yo. So yeah, man. So how'd you link up with the Clanzmen, bro? Dirty Clanzmen. Let's talk about the Dirty Clanzmen, man.
Damn, I'm gonna have to mention Brother Jackson again because you see, Brother Jackson met Dungeon Master.
Right.
You know, Brother Jackson does videos and stuff. So Brother Jackson, you know, shout out to him. He's the type of brother that will freaking email somebody and be like, yo, what's up? I seen your last videos and stuff. I can make one better than that. Holler at me and I'll give you a good price. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's how he met Dungeon. They did a connection like that. You know what I'm saying? And being a Brother Jackson, my boy, I said, yo, let me see who Dungeon is. Let me see You know what I mean? Because
So
there be
you
some
met
people that
Dungeon
be,
through Brother Jackson.
yeah, without a
Oh,
doubt,
that's
without a doubt.
that's
Yeah,
what's up. That's what's up.
without a
Yeah, I'll give
doubt.
him that. You know what I'm saying? I'll give him that. You know, shout out to Brother Jackson. You know, but that's all you getting. You know. You know what I'm saying? Love is always love, but you know, yeah, man, I'm listening though.
You know, so that's how I met Dungeon, and me and Dungeon in that first weekend, we clicked the same way we did. Like technically, I'm the last Dirty Klansman member.
Wow.
Not in group wise. Not that we won't add other people and they'll be part of the family, but as the rap group, I was the last one. You feel what I'm saying? So
How many is y'all in that group, man?
It's like 9 of us, 10 of us.
So 10 generals.
Yeah.
Indeed.
You got Dungeon. You got Dungeon Master. You got Carnage Cashman. You got Dizzy Disaster. Manny MacGyver. Smooth Santana. Sage the Bad Weather. Elijah Divine. Myself. Damn, this brother, he live in Canada too. I think where y'all at? Something Dogs is the brother's name. Ren Dog, something like that. I be forgetting his name.
Wasn't it what's his name? Hungry Bastard supposed to be part of that too?
No, he's family. Family.
And who's the brother from out here that part of the Clanzmen? Cause I would have known, man. I'm supposed to know shit like this, nigga.
Out there?
Yeah.
As part of the Klansmen would be just Brother Jackson, and I would probably say you because you know.
No. What's that brother?
Well.
That other brother you said that was part of the original nine?
He's in the group. Yeah. I think it's Ren Dog is his name.
Ren Dog?
Yeah, something like that. I gotta look it up because I personally haven't met that brother. We've been in meetings and stuff like that, but I haven't got to meet him. He hasn't met me. We really didn't do the build. You know what I'm saying? Good brother though. He could rhyme.
Like on Zoom and shit like that.
Right, exactly. You know what I mean? As for the other brothers, we've actually met in the physical because we live in the United States. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like Sage, I haven't seen, but I could literally go to New Mexico where he's at in Albuquerque, and we could go over there and say the door's been open. He's got Woo Athletics going and all of that. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So.
That's what's up.
Yeah, the rest of the brothers, we out here in the States. I mean, I'm the only one that's in New York though. Carnage is in Jersey, so we the ones that represent the tri-state and the NJNY.
So Dungeon's still in North Carolina, son?
Dungeon is our Abbott. You never know where he at.
Right.
He could be in Brooklyn. He could be in Boston. He could be down the block.
Wow.
That's the guy. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. Shout out to Dungeon Master, yo.
Word. But he be everywhere. I think he was in New York not too long ago. I seen him. We had linked up. This might have been like last month or something like that. Last time I didn't even know he was in NY. You dig? So the God is like the RZA for Wu-Tang. Where's the RZA? That's how it be with Dungeon. You just gotta hit him up on the phone, and that's how fast you can reach him like this now. You know what I mean? That's not a problem.
Wow. He just dropped something with Gucci, right?
He been dropping all type of music with
I heard
people.
he dropped a song with
going.
Gucci, man. He got a song with Snoop Dogg. He got a song with...
Yeah. You know, it's a little inner circle that we part of with Arnold Domination beats and stuff like that. So they got access, to give. So you ain't got to be paying thousands of dollars to get these features. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So we get access to them. I could do them same songs too, but unfortunately, I don't see it as if the God is using that. Why would I go now make a song and use the Gucci thing? No matter how I chop it up, no matter what I do to it, he already did something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what I do is I just be collecting beats from that circle. You know what I mean? I got mad beats. I got, woo, every month I get a new 30, 60, 90, whatever they throwing up. But it's
So
always.
what you working on something else or what? Something new or what?
Yeah, I got 2 other things I'm working on. I just been physically working, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get weight up. You know, we live in a wicked world, so my identity was stolen. So I'm dealing with making sure everything that's me is me, and go on and deal with that. You see what I'm saying? That's what we was talking about, like the name situation. You know what I mean? And I feel don't fit like certain things too common. Like I'm about, as soon as I get this cleared up, which I'm already in the process, I'm gonna change my real birth name and all of that, fam. Like to some shit nobody would call themselves. You know what I mean? Just so that could be the government name. I'm always gonna be Eddie to everybody. One fucking chance. You know me forever under that name. That will still be my name. But for the government name, I'm gonna switch it to some weird ass shit nobody would use.
Why not?
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Cheeseburger 730, nigga.
Word up, Mike. Nah, that's my PlayStation name. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know about that. I'm gonna bring that into fruitation too, music
You're a big
wise.
gamer.
Yeah, I love the game. Shout out
You
to
ain't got no
all my
YouTube
gamers
channel?
out there.
I know gamers got the YouTubes and the
Cheeseburger
Twitches.
730. I be on it. Don't be on it because I don't put a camera on. I feel that that's other people, and I don't want to show my ugly face all day playing video games.
You know what I'm
and,
saying?
you know what I mean? But I think I'm gonna have to do it, you know, and then, you know.
I mean, you ain't gotta. I mean, I see some people just,
I've done it.
videotape
I do
the
it for
fucking
recreational
game,
purposes.
streaming and shit. They stream the whole game and shit, right?
Yeah. You know what I mean? I be playing with different people. Like, you know, I be on the Fortnite, I be Grand Theft Auto, I be on the 2K. That's the sports game that we really be heavy on. So,
Yeah. 2K.
you know, here and there I be streaming, and, you know, sometimes I don't. You know, it's been a minute. You know, I've been just focusing on other things. You got to be very dedicated to that. You know, but I got a few years of videos up. I got a Twitch and the YouTube too.
That's what's up.
I did that.
Feel free to promote it if you want to.
Yeah. Cheeseburger 730 at Twitch.
Oh, there you go.
Same thing on
Cheeseburger
YouTube.
730.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's that PlayStation world stuff. But music wise, Anyone Know Us on YouTube is where it's at.
That's a hard project, yo. Anyone Know Us. How you spell that?
It's NE number 1 Noah biblical with the comma on top with the S.
That's right.
And a question mark. Because if you really look into it, it's a question. Anyone know us? But it's also Noah's the first prophet. You understand what I'm saying? People forget about that. They be talking about Jesus so much, they forget without Noah, we wouldn't be here.
That's a feedback.
Without all the elements in the Bible. So, you know, people sleep. So Anyone Know Us is going back to my original group that I was part of. It was a bunch of us in Miami, and we called ourselves Never Enders. You feel what I'm saying? So when you spell out the Anyone Know Us, you still get the N-E, N-E, N-E-1, like N-E still number 1, Know Us.
And you get the Never Enders, N-E, Never Enders.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's kind of still keeping, you know, the teenage thing alive, you know?
Keeping that spirit alive, you
yeah.
know?
Well, brothers in that circle still rhyme. Shout out to Old Skeptical. You can look him up on YouTube. He's a fucking problem.
I heard him featured on your songs.
My brother just got home today. He just got out of jail out in Texas. That's Jay Struggle. His pen game mean. I promise you, he'll make Drake want to buy something.
Jay Struggle, huh?
You
man back home.
Yeah, man.
Again.
We stay home this time, though.
That's right.
All of us be like that. Again, that nigga
right.
be, and then
yo,
like
that
his
nigga
last name was
rhyme. Like, he probably one of the nicest niggas I heard. I ain't even gonna cap.
Bro, his pen game, if you want to challenge him, put a paper in front of your favorite rapper.
It's immaculate.
The time limit is 15 minutes. I promise you my brother smoke him. I don't
He
give a fuck who
immaculate.
you put on the line. If
He
I had the
immaculate.
bread to
His
put
pen
$1
game
million
immaculate.
up, I will put it up. Like on some real shit.
Mm.
Like his pen game is mean. And yo, I ain't just talking about rap. This nigga will make an R&B song for you. You know what I mean? Like,
And you know what I really appreciate about him is that he not just rhymes. He not just bars. He can actually
right.
fabricate a song. He can make a song, a good song.
Yeah,
You know what I
his
mean?
song
Like,
structure game is
Right.
phenomenal. Without
Right.
going to school though, that's what's crazy.
right, very musical.
We might gotta get an interview with me, you, and him again, man. So we can tell
Absolutely,
his little story
absolutely.
because his
He-
father's a book writer.
He definitely got to tell
Famous
his
one, too.
story.
Yeah, exactly.
He got to write a movie.
Yeah, we've been saying that. We got a movie we want to do about ourselves. I'm just trying to see where his head at. You know what I mean? I ain't got to speak to him yet. He ain't hit me up yet.
How long you
So,
been home
yeah.
for?
I don't even know. Maybe a few hours.
Oh shit! So this is like, all right, welcome home,
Yeah,
brother.
this is-
Welcome
yeah,
home,
yeah,
Jay
this-
Struggle. You heard?
Yeah, it's super fresh, right? You know what I mean? So I'm just waiting. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So I called the old girl to see what was up, but she was like, "I'm out here waiting on him, but I ain't heard nothing yet." He could just came out tired because I know they was playing with his paperwork. You know what I mean? That's the South. They could make you wait till 11:59 to let you out and shit like that. Yeah,
Fucked up.
yeah, they'll take the whole day to let you. They're assholes, you know.
Yo, recently a
So-
brother out here died while in custody. He was supposed to be released 24 hours prior. They kept him extra 24, 48 hours. He died in jail, son. Young brother, 21-year-old, man. You know, so they always fucking up like that, man. Fuck the
That's
police
not
forever,
valid.
you heard? Thug minded forever, you heard?
That's not valid at all. So yo, the new music I got coming out though, I still don't know what to do. I'm working on something called Above a Gentleman, Below a Night.
Mm. Above a gentleman, below a knight. All right. What that represent for you?
Well, I got it from a movie Denzel Washington is in. That's how I changed one of my names to Eddie Esquire.
I ain't even know that.
The Esquire has a meaning of, you know, above a gentleman, below a knight. That was Denzel Washington, the role he was playing in that movie. I forgot. It's something Esquire. It's the name of the movie. Like he was dealing with lawyer stuff. Like it's a really good movie. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I caught that concept and I looked at what he has said, and then I reflected it to me. You know, above a gentleman, below a knight. So you got to look at that. You know what I mean? If you're above a gentleman, that means you even more understanding, more patient, you know, more closer to your God. Like
You're like a wise man.
Below a knight means you're not active with your sword.
Mm-hmm.
For me, that's how I'm taking it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm taking the meaning for myself. Obviously, there's probably a whole.
No, but that's what I
meaning
asked
to
you.
that.
What does that
For
represent for
me,
you? You know what I mean? Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like being that I'm above a gentleman, I'm dealing with my godlike self. I'm below a knight because I'm not active with wanting to be inflicting pain. You feel me? So that's where I'm at. Yo, I'm looking at the screen, watching us. So if y'all looking at me and be like, what's this nigga looking at? That's what I'm doing with my head turning left.
Nah,
and
we
right.
good, brother. We good, man. It's all
I'm
good.
I'm telling your fans out there, you know what I mean?
No doubt.
I don't want them to think, yo, is the guard dealing with Tourette's or something? And shout out to people that got Tourette's. I know that condition ain't easy. I fucks with y'all heavy. Real talk. My daughter got a spectrum. Trust me. I respect
Hey,
all
yo,
of y'all.
we share sympathies to those who are affected by mental health issues. You know what I'm
Definitely
saying?
want you on that
Definitely.
album, though.
Yo, holla at me, man. You don't say ain't nothing but a fucking DM away, man. Come on.
I'm in my finding a new sound. You feel me? So I'm not in a hurry to do that album yet. That's last on my list because the one before that is something called Too Expensive.
But your sound
know-
is really rockish, if you ask me, from my perspective. It has a rock element, an aggressive element to it that I appreciate as an MC. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. You
So
know,
you
I
should
try to
probably
aim for
zone
people
in
that will
more into
listen to
that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, a lot of people like what's on the radio, and I ain't mad at that. I like what's on radio too. But, you know, I grew up on Wu-Tang. That wasn't on the radio.
Facto.
You know what I mean? I was listening to Terror Squad. That wasn't on the radio. If you lived in Miami, you heard it on 96.1. Those of you that don't know what that is, that was DJ Khaled's station before he became super famous. Okay? Because of him, the reason why we respect him, us from Miami that grew up in that time, is because he brought us hip hop. While
He switched
99
over now.
Jams and Power
He
96
yeah, but he
wasn't
switched
bumping
over
that.
now. He gone now.
Ah, listen, man. Once you become a super millionaire, they can do whatever they want.
He gone. He out of here.
You know what I mean? It is what it is. Everybody's dealing with different levels when you reach a certain stature. You know what I mean? So sometimes I kind of like still being down here on earth.
Yeah, it's like, man, it's like they say, new levels, new devils, you know?
That too. You're dealing with different devils on many levels, you know what I mean, as you upgrade.
Exactly.
So that is a factor. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like I got these devils over here at this level. I feel like I got them. I got my foot on their neck, so I'm alright. You know what I'm saying? I could move a little something. You know what I mean?
Soon as you could come to America, you know what time it is. We doing a whole album.
Word is bond. I'm working on it too, man. I'm working on it.
What's kept me and this man from working is the fact that he couldn't leave his state. I mean, he couldn't leave his country, and I couldn't leave these states. So we was the only place we could have met up at was Paris. You know what I mean? Like, let's keep it real.
Hey, yo, speaking of Paris, though, man, your name is out there in the world, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I seen your shit on some EOW, France, Paris, and there was like a French article. They even speaking they speaking in French, but your name is mentioned in that article. You know what I'm saying? So
my name in a French EOW thing? Yo, I don't even know about that, fam.
That was on Google. I had to Google you a little bit.
Mentioned my name.
Well, they did.
I would like to see that article out. I ain't even
just
know
Google
that.
your name, man. Google your name.
I be Googling. I guess I gotta re-Google, I guess.
Yeah, man. I saw some French. So what's your yeah, matter of fact, what's your involvement in the whole EOW? Cause you like a star in the EOW. You damn near like a representative or something like.
No, that is not true. I am not a star. That's hilarious. And whoever at EOW is, please just laugh with me.
Nah, because you know why? You know why I say that? As a dumb, ignorant street nigga that I could be. I'm gonna tell you, hold on, because from where I come from, yo, I never even heard of EOW. It was from you, man. First nigga I ever heard EOW from was you, So I was like, what the fuck is this?
Listen, the stars over there is the Three Kings. Rest in peace, Vice VZ, Propane, and Big Zoo. That's the kings over there. They superstars. Man, you've had Immortal Technique come out at end of the week. Iron Solomon, Matt Hoffa.
Okay, but I never heard of those three brothers you first named. I heard of Matt Hoffa, Iron Solomon, and Thing. But I never heard of the three brothers you first named.
If you was in New York, you would know about them. They're a group right now. They go by the name of Gods of the Basement.
Gods of the Basement.
Yeah, you can find that on the IG real fast. They got this album they dropped was really dope. It's like New York hip hop underground music that we need, to be honest. But stars over there would be like my brother Jess James, who's bodied multiple MC challenges, or Sarah Connor, like me. What I did at end of the week, you see how you know about it? That's what I did. That place kind of saved my life. I came home from prison, right? And I didn't know what I was gonna do.
Oh, it's one of those.
And I got introduced to it. So as I went in, I said, yo, this shit is like a ranking system. You got to put your work in. But all the work that you do is in lyrical. Like there was monsters in there. Like I wasn't writing then the way I write now. I wasn't getting on the stages back then. You know what I mean? Like that place helped me break a lot of molds as well, and I'm talking about the original EOW where I'm from, which is the Pyramid 101 Avenue A. You know what I mean? For me, that was home. That was the locker room that I'm part of. You know what I'm saying? And my main thing over there was merch. I'm always gonna be remembered for the guy that could sell hoodies and CDs on a freaking Sunday. like I think my mark was like 450 one time, and for making that on just merch on a Sunday, nobody whoever had ran merch had ever did that. So if I did anything as to to give back would be through how I ran merch and the fact of how word of mouth I told everybody about end of the week. You know what I
That's
mean?
a fact, yo. I would have never heard of end of the week if it wasn't for you, man. That's my word. And I'm from a street nigga perspective, like one of them ignorant niggas that I was, you know. Huh?
They in 5 continents, 23 cities. They
Yeah,
might
I
be
know
in
now.
your city.
I know now, Lord.
They might be in your city, you know.
Nah, they definitely. Where they at? They in our province, right? Quebec. You heard of this shit, right? Mastermind. End of the week.
Yeah.
They're in Quebec or Montreal.
Yeah, exactly.
Both.
Oh, they're everywhere.
Well, let me give a shout out and a RIP to Monica Menace.
Who's that? Well, rest in peace to Monica Menace, you know. But what? She was an MC.
Nah, man, because of her, she was the one that used to come from over there to here. She was from Canada. She was the homie. She was the little sis, bro. Like I remember, I could still see her here in my crib because prior to her passing away, she was over in my crib. That's really sad. But anyway,
my condolences. You know,
she was the connection of New York and the Montreal situation. Like if you go talk to them and you ask about
her. I never heard of her though, man. That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
Man.
Yeah, I don't know if they ever did anything for her over there. I don't, people die sometimes and people just be forgetting things. But
yeah, that's one thing about my city. My city's really ungrateful, man.
She was one of those people that, she connected that. She's one of the heads that with the others over there established what was happening. But she was definitely the floater. How you think I met Brother Jackson? I met her, Brother Jackson, Monk E. All of them came out here to America. It was a bunch of them. Sticky
Monkey.
Smalls.
Yeah.
Like, man, so many of us that we
Who
met.
else you just mentioned?
Sticky Smalls. I think he's from London, somewhere in UK.
I definitely know who Monkey is.
He's like the white Biggie.
Shout out to Monkey.
Back in that era.
You know what I'm saying?
Word. Monk be over there in Africa painting walls. And he be on his thing, yo. He be doing his thing. Blessings to God giving him that gift of paint. Like literally, he could draw a zebra on the wall. You understand what I'm saying?
Who that, Monkey? Monkey with the graph. Yeah. He nice.
He's woo. Like he needs his own gallery. Real talk. You know what I mean? Real talk.
Word, man. Hip hop, man. It's nothing like it. You know what I mean?
Somebody put up Uncle Al. Yeah, homie, Uncle Al. I'm late on that, reading that. Yeah, Uncle Al.
Shout out Nino Romello. Shout out Andrew Richmond. You heard?
Word. Shout out for being here. I mean, I sent the link to some of my people. Word. I don't know if they're gonna pull up. I don't know what they doing, but either way, I'm here because we ain't built like this in a hot minute.
That's a fact, but it's needed. You know what I'm saying? It's needed every now and again, man, and especially now. Word. You know what I mean?
It's a new era. It's 2023. 24 is right around the corner.
Indeed.
We're dealing with a lot. I mean, I was listening to y'all talk about how the dollar's going to be obsolete and things like that. But I just come to find out that the euro and the dollar, if anything, the dollar is more than the euro now or something like that.
Yeah, but from what I just read, China, Russia, Brazil, they won't be using the U.S. dollar no more. They made an agreement where they're going to be using the Chinese yen from now on. They're not using the U.S. dollar. So that's going to decrease the value in the U.S. dollar. And all this shit was predicted in the Bible, which was one of my questions.
Check it out. How much U.S. dollar is killing in Brazil? Just Brazil.
Nah, Brazil is like one of the poorest countries in the world. That bitch is in debt like a motherfucker. One of the most indebted countries in the world.
If anything, this power move for them is a way for them to establish themselves and maybe upgrade their community.
That's what it's about. They
You know,
teaming
so
up to
maybe
take
that
down
helps.
the
I mean,
big,
I don't
the
think
big
everything
dude,
is
the big brother.
evil. I don't think everything is evil. I'm like $1, a yen, a pound, a
Nah, but
euro.
that's what I was
Listen,
gonna
I
ask you
needed to
now.
buy the shit at the store. That's all I needed for. All these
That's
other
what I'm
shit
gonna
they
ask you.
fighting for, all these hidden designs. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Yeah, me
dig?
neither. Yo, hold on. Let me
you
ask you
know,
this
hold on, real
though.
quick. Let me tell
Yeah.
you why I don't really give a fuck about it. Because as much as we can talk about it and be like, look, hold the money. Look, a tidal wave over Manhattan. Is this a missile? This. Can we do anything to stop that?
It's predicting the
Like
future.
I ain't
Nah,
got
you
no
can't
hidden
do shit
mutant,
about it,
like
man. You
on
ain't got
some
the
real
power to
real.
do
I don't
shit
have no
about it.
hidden mutant powers, right? Where I could just stop a wave
You
or
know what I
anything.
mean?
So I can't stop anything these people have in motion. It's been in motion for
That's
years.
what I'm
What we need
saying.
to do is prepare. See
That's
where we
yo.
supposed to go to escape where the shit's gonna happen. Like I live in the city, bro. This is not a place for me to be at. If we want to be technical, okay?
Same
Like
here.
Manhattan's right there, right straight this way where I'm pointing, go straight to the water. You understand what I'm saying? I just live uphill. You feel what I'm saying? So I could see a lot of things. Tax, you know, God forbid, you know what I'm saying? I ain't wishing nothing on where I live or where anybody lives. You know what I'm saying? But I live in a place that's on high alert. They don't want to tell us that, but I would be a fool not think we're on high alert. We have a former president that we're dealing with right now, right? That they trying to bring him in a case for hush money with a porn star,
Everything is
right?
so fucked up,
And they
right?
dragging that, and they dragging it because he is still gonna go for presidency in
But hold on, they said they
2024.
were gonna lock him up. He said he was gonna get arrested
They
on
ain't
Tuesday.
locking nothing up. They didn't lock nothing up. They've
Man
been
said it himself
postponing.
though. He was like, "Oh,
Listen,
I'm getting arrested on
listen.
Tuesday."
Listen,
Nothing happened, nigga.
if they postponed everybody's case in America while they was on the outside, the way they postponing his, maybe niggas would have changed their lives by the time it was time to get locked up. All right? Because they just dragging it.
Postponing.
It's a show now. So
Yeah.
now I look at it as, okay, y'all got us wanting to look at this. What's really going on? What's really going on is Brazil, China, and Russia with this yen situation. Who else is going to be? See, you got to look at what's going on.
In
This
the
girl
world.
or this girl guy or whatever situation happened with the shooting, and then she gets killed by
Yeah.
police, killing people. Like, what happened there? Like, you know, it's crazy. Tekashi 6ix9ine getting beat up. Why would he be at a LA Fitness without security?
It's some boom boom shorts, nigga.
Nah, it's some boom boom shorts with a bubble jacket, right?
Right.
Boom. No disrespect to Tekashi. Do you, fam? You famous?
Nah, I have to respectfully disagree and say mad disrespect to Tekashi. You know what I'm saying? On my behalf.
Listen. These are people in their world. Dale con dale. I'm not in that world.
Nah, but you know what? A rat, I can't have no respect for no rats.
Listen. I'm not on that camera they on. I don't know what happens behind it. I don't know who's giving out these scripts. You feel me? So I'm not gonna be with anything. I don't hate on no human being on this thing. You do what you do. I'm not gonna say nothing foul because there's no reason for me to say anything foul. I don't even know you to say nothing foul. I'm just gonna go by what went down. You was in poo-poo shorts with a bubble jacket. I thought the nigga had the chopper on him.
Yeah, right?
Because who goes to work out with a bubble and Speedos and don't have the chopper, especially if you're in trouble? That's the only thing I say, only because you're living in that. See, I don't live that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not ever looking to live in that. I've made it to 45. Shit, I'm trying to see 105 now. All praises to that. And I don't even look my age, so that's a blessing in itself.
God,
you know what I mean? So I'd rather see brothers live, you know what I'm saying? But
I hear that, but I still feel like that's all rats.
My thing is this, though. It don't make sense for him to be there and be without security.
That's what I'm saying. I think the money running low. G.
It's not that the money's running low. Miami is a place where that can happen. Either one or two things went down.
The fuck is he doing at the LA Fitness? Ain't he supposed to have his own gym, his own facility?
Thank you on that note. But he had been going for a minute. This could be an initiation to something.
Ooh.
Okay? But his initiation had to be more embarrassing in that effect. Think about it.
Yo, you
Just think
right.
about that.
You right. Because
Okay?
his star is dimming right now. His shine dimming right now.
Thank you. So you
Need to
see what I'm
re-up.
saying? Now, once you take a certain oath, what you said before, whatever, doesn't matter no more. Now you start getting cosigns. Remember, you know they got that little saying that famous people be catching these little black eyes?
Yeah.
Well, maybe he had to catch a little more than a black eye. Hey, this is all allegedly. I'm just talking shit because we in
Nah. This is what this platform is
we in
for.
down earth cameras. You feel what I'm saying? So we can say
Indeed.
whatever we want as long as we ain't talking out of pocket.
We respectful. We keep it respectful and honorable, but we keeping it
Right.
real. I mean, wow.
But that was crazy.
But yeah, what's my question? My question was, you a big Bible reader? And you keep mentioning the Bible.
I got the Bible and the Quran just right there.
Yeah, I keep that shit close myself,
I
man.
actually sleep with them. I recommend this to everyone. And if you could get the Torah and more religious books, there's official textbooks. You see, like a Bible. I suggest if you can't sleep, because we all got demons that fuck with us, they'll start giving you these thoughts and you just caught up thinking about why am I thinking about this? I promise you, grab them, put them under your pillow and put your head on it. And say a dika prayer, that's a Muslim thing, or say Psalms 23 for Christians. You know what I'm saying? And keep repeating it till you fall asleep.
Now let me tell you something. There's power in those words,
Sleep.
Yeah, it's definitely power in those words, man. There's nothing more powerful than the truth, and that's why they call them the comforter.
Power in it when you believe it and you put that energy there. I promise you, I go through a lot. It's hard to sleep sometimes, and I have to put the books. I sleep with them like a kid sleeps with a teddy bear. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and I'm not ashamed to say it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. To
There's
some other
nothing
people, they
wrong
just
with that,
books.
brother.
For
There's nothing wrong.
me, there's strength in there when I don't have it.
Bro, that shit is almighty power, man. It's the word. In the beginning was the word, and the word was with God, and the word was God.
That's right.
You heard?
That's right. Indeed it is. I mean.
Word, man. It's a good thing that we still alive because the world needs us now more than ever, Lord. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's just a lot of things just going on now.
Cause they rewriting history and sweeping all the real shit up under the rug like it never existed. Like we gotta be the ones that come and be like, yo.
They well, I'm glad you said that. That's what COVID was. Excuse me. That's what that was.
Reset.
First of all, did y'all not notice that no young kids got sick? In that whole beginning thing, it was like a later thing. Right. It had to be a later thing because they need them to stay here. You know who they need to leave? The ones that know truth from the past.
They killed off most of those doctors who was original.
Like why is it that the Waco, Texas shit is being talked
whistleblowers.
about now? Think about this. Why is the Waco shit being talked about now, but it wasn't being talked about 10 years ago?
Why is the
20 years
what?
ago, the Waco, Texas situation
What
with
happened in
David
Waco?
Koresh. The thing that happened over there with that code that they had, they was on a 51-day.
Oh,
they got on
yeah.
shootout with the ATF, all of that. Yeah, it was crazy.
Wow.
Right? How come they make stuff like that now? Because a lot of the people, they could say, nah, that was bullshit. They gone. And
See
the
what I
ones
mean?
that took the money to accept whatever story on how they throwing it out to give us, you pay for it. That's
See what
just
I
how the
mean?
game. This America's a business, and the rest of the world is starting to fall in line.
That's a fact.
what I call it.
Exactly.
Okay, that's just how I see it.
Nah, that's a fact.
America's a big business. We speak about this a whole lot. Public school is to teach you how to be a worker.
Absolutely.
Kids that have parents that have money that put them in charter schools, private schools, well, those schools teach those students how to be bosses, open up businesses, for the public school kids to have employment. We're not dealing on the same level.
At all.
You feel what I'm saying?
Wisdom from the great Eddie HizPanik, y'all. Make sure to go follow him. Check out his music. You know what I'm saying? How many albums you drop? How many projects you drop? You know what I'm saying? All.
I've dropped some recent stuff. One of them is called Anyone Knows.
Yeah,
The
anyone
other one
knows,
is-
but I'm saying in all. How many projects
I
you
don't
got in
know.
all? Because you got Raul is one of my favorites. Rip a horn off of Lucifer, you heard?
Word. Yeah, that was my jumper. I forgot about that. I don't know, like 5, 6, something like that. Cause I'm on Dirty Clanzmen stuff as
Right.
well. We dropped albums. We got another album dropping. I've been on my personal albums, you know, because a lot of them things have been rushed. So for me, it's like practice albums. You know what I'm saying?
Doorways.
I don't really put them out to get money off of them and things like that. I just put them out, and hopefully people that need to hear what I said, they'll hear it. Either today, tomorrow,
I
or
got a
when the
couple of
time
those
is.
myself, man.
You know, that's how I look at it. But
Indeed.
that's why Above a Gentleman Below a Night, I'm trying to work as an official album now. You know what I mean? This is why I've been slowly leaking out new tracks on different beats, and you know, that's what these 2 new projects were about that I dropped.
Wow.
But other than that, you know, prior to that, you know, this music, a lot of that stuff was stuff when I was still performing, you know. A lot of that music was made for performing acting. You know what I mean? They
But that's
weren't
what
really
I
made.
think that's what the people, that's what I love about it personally. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't make music like that no more. Even when you go to a
Yeah.
performance, when you go to see a concert, yo, they rapping over the song.
Yeah,
They
you
lip
know,
syncing.
that's why they don't come from where I come from. The end of the week taught us.
And
we
that's
don't-
why I
we
say
don't
they
perform
need
over no
niggas
beat
like
down.
us, man. They need that fire, man.
Listen.
That fire is no longer existing in the world right
Your
now,
show
G.
track only needs to have your hypes and your ending words so
Thank
your
you.
breath can be caught.
Thank
Other
you.
than that, your voice that night could sound better than the way you recorded that. And you trying to match the recording? That day, your voice could sound like Jadakiss because you may have had a cold. Now you trying to match that voice to that. That's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to go live with the way your voice is and give them people who you are.
And
you know,
and flip
right
it.
there.
And flip it, because
Word.
they don't want to hear that same version. Give them a different style, man. Come on, that's what they paid for. That's what they paid for, man.
What they need to do is watch Lauryn Hill unplug. She'll show you how to do her songs
Real
all naturally
MCs,
again with the
word.
guitar. You feel what I'm saying?
That's the difference between an MC and a rapper. An MC, a master to move the crowd, master ceremony, all of that.
Yeah.
They don't do that shit no more.
I just look. Nowadays it's so confusing because see, when I was growing up, so rap music was the commercial. Hip hop wasn't.
The culture.
You see? So nowadays we live in an era that the rap music, even though we're rapping, that's a form of a stanza for the music. You see what I'm saying? Those that became rappers plugged into what the industry wanted. You feel what I'm saying? That's why we got so many saturated sounds and so much music of the same thing. Are we killing each other now? Everybody's doing killer music. Are we calling them hoes and this, that, and ops now? Everybody's doing that. You feel what I'm saying? So that's a machine over there. That's not hip hop. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Hip hop is music like Arrested Development. You know what I'm
It's the
saying?
culture. It's for the people,
You know,
from the people.
Hip hop, first of all, is supposed to be something that leads you to a positive state.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'll keep it real. When I grew up and I was listening to Mobb Deep Shook once, that was not a hip hop moment when we put that song on and we was driving about to beat some people up. You feel me?
Facts.
That was what the rap music was selling. The negativity, the violence, the get back, the revenge, the get your name, you know, throw that square with somebody. So that's, I've always looked at that as a separation, but nowadays You can't even debate it. Everybody's hip hop now. But
Well, you know,
not
I'm
for
gonna
me.
keep
This
calling
is
it rap.
not for nothing. This is why I respect music from Chicago. The drill music.
Mm,
You see how they call it drill
right,
music.
right.
They ain't never once said they was hip hop.
Indeed.
They ain't never even once said they was rappers.
Mm-hmm.
It's drill music. They just happen to use rap, and they don't rap the way New York rappers did, or anybody did, or Atlanta, or Memphis. I could keep going, or LA. Them brothers came out with a whole new, genuine style.
Indeed.
Okay, I could name them from over there. They're dope. They did their own thing, and it's called drill music. Drill music is his own thing.
No doubt.
I don't want to get into in depth with that. You know what I mean? That's why,
No,
as you can see, I'm
it's
not
pretty
even
evident.
mentioning
It's pretty
names
obvious.
because
You know what I'm saying? Like hip hop is hip hop, man.
them brothers live a different
Different
thing.
lifestyle.
When we grew up and Biggie was talking about he had a mansion, a yacht, he really didn't have that.
Facts.
He was putting his fantasies on paper to achieve that goal, which is
Speaking it
okay.
into existence.
Speak it into existence, which is all right. Nowadays, where it's coming from, like let's say in drill music, a good 85 to 95%, if not 99% of what they saying is verbatim. It happens.
Yo, let me
You
tell
know
you
what I'm
something,
saying?
man. Them
So that's
people are
why-
really living that life, man. They talking
Yeah,
about people they just
yeah.
killed yesterday
Yeah,
and
yeah.
pissing on graves and shit. Like they really about that life, yo.
I mean, you know, a lot of people got a problem with that. And you know, I'm gonna keep it real. I saw movies back in the 90s when they were showing people pissing on graves.
Absolutely.
Who wouldn't piss on their enemy's grave if they really your enemy?
I agree.
You know? I mean, I'm not young no more. I'm not living any life. But if I was 15, 16 and this op
Dies.
has something to do with somebody I know dying, I'm pissing on his grave too.
Easy.
So it's just the action. It's the
What is
same.
mine?
It's like the same action when we crack a 40 and spill something for the homies. Well, now I got to use the bathroom, right? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm not
Not
co-signing
condoning.
nothing.
Yeah.
I'm just. Everybody's young. Some people get mad at young people like they wasn't young.
Let's keep it real. Yeah, exactly.
Let's just keep it real. These young kids got more heart than a lot of young kids from our era. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed. Indeed.
Yeah, in our era, 13-year-olds were still playing with toys. So these guys are playing with real toys.
Fuck, man.
Yeah. Things change, time change, you know. The
Yeah,
thing
this
is
is
to
the
still
real
show
warrior
respect
class, you
and
know.
deal
They're the
with
real
equality,
warrior
you know?
class, you know.
Right.
Every nation have its warrior class, its military class, you know. It's just that us people in the ghetto are not organized as most races is, you know what I'm saying? But that would be our military class, you know what I mean? That would be the warrior,
competition.
the young warriors.
I believe the competition with self and others wanting to be better than others and this and that is the reason why. See, I deal with music and stuff, so you see the chains are on, because if I don't even have a chain on, somebody that don't know me, that want to be saying, yo, this nigga don't even got a chain. I don't care about none of this shit. In real life, I don't even care about wearing it going nowhere. I'd rather be naked.
Them niggas, that shit ain't
you
cool
know,
no more anyway, man. Like the
It's
young
not-
bucks and
yeah,
telling me
like,
that shit
so
ain't even fly no
these-
more.
These shits, for me, like each one is for something that I like, for me, resembling for me. You know what I'm saying?
There's
Like
sentimental
I wear these
value and
shits
all that,
more when I'm
right?
around my family than I wear more than like trying to showboat. I don't like that shit. This is why you won't even see it. Even if I got them on, you probably won't even know if I got them on. Because I move a certain way, the way I like to cover myself. I don't like showboating. Now, when we doing music and you on stage, you
It's
know,
a different story.
yeah,
Putting on a
you
show,
know,
man.
It's a show. Yeah, you know what I mean? It comes with that type of foolery.
I mean, you don't want to be humble on stage, right? You wanna make your presence felt. You know, like a lion behind me right now. You know, like you want to be a lion on
And
stage.
be wanting to be like this all day with them. Nah, fuck that. You just gonna see them. They just on my neck. It is what
Right.
it is.
Straight up. Man.
Don't let them things make us.
Never that.
You know?
Never that. You know what I mean? We make that shit. That shit don't make us, man. Real
It is a
niggas from
fact.
back in the days, man. For real. You know, this new generation need guidance. That's why I feel like they need us. You know, they brave and they got heart and all of this shit, but they definitely need guidance, man.
You want the truth about the youth, and it's sad to say, but they got played by
Hell
older
yeah.
people.
Everybody, we all got
Once-
played.
Nah, but my thing is this: when I was growing up, older people were teaching us.
Facto.
You understand what I'm saying? Like I didn't have older nigga teaching me, and then he was going in my pockets or trying to sun me or these things. Some of these brothers seen these situations and
Real talk.
was like, man, I'll pop this dude's top. And
That's why I fuck with. That's why I gotta side with the youngins, man. I gotta side with the youth, man.
Yeah, you know,
Cause I'm playing my part as an
listen,
OG, and I don't get none of those smoke, no heat from them. They love me.
it's hard for them to even give up a certain lifestyle, even if they wanted to. Because the get back is always there, especially with the way this world is. It's like, how could you forget? You know, they would have to be a real, you know, peace. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's not gonna happen. There's drugs. Drugs make money. People want to make money, and they want to make it real fast. You dig? So whether it's yen, euro, whatever, they trying to get that. And drugs is out
Shout
there.
out to the
From
Chinese yen
bootleg
lovers.
sneakers and all of that shit is out there. You know what I mean? People just want to make money. You know what I'm saying?
No
And
doubt,
unfortunately, with drugs,
At what
you
cost?
got
Yeah.
stick-up kids. And you got bosses that want to be the boss of over these bosses and all type of stuff. This is why I don't live that lifestyle. I don't got
Nah, I
time to be
mean,
with
it's
that.
rigged, man. And if in 2023 you still don't see that or know that, let me be the first to tell you, man, it's rigged, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody that ever sold drugs back in the days or even up until now made it rich and they have no problems and they're misery-free and stress-free. That shit don't exist. That's just a movie. And even in the movies like Scarface, you know what I'm saying? He dies in the end too. So, you know, it's never a
my
happy,
thing
it's
is
never a
this,
happy
right?
ending.
Right? People watch Scarface because I was young. Yeah, I like an action movie. That was dope.
I
But
still love Scarface to this day. Let it be
people
known.
took that movie and wanted to be Scarface. I never wanted to be Scarface.
I wanted to do some of the
First
shit
of
he
all,
did, but I never wanted to be in, man.
No. Everybody wanted to get that money.
You heard?
Yeah, without a doubt, I high-five that.
A high five.
From the chainsaw situation
Ahora tú.
to the shit that happened in his own mansion, it's like the decision making is like, who would want to be him? This nigga was coked up the whole time,
He lost his
making
mind,
millions,
Yeah.
wilding out.
He couldn't
First of
handle
all,
all that.
If a man respects another man that gets on drugs to do all the things that he do, then you got a problem too.
Now you gotta be a dummy to be like, yo, this nigga made money like
Okay.
that. That's how I'm gonna make money too. You know what I mean? That's
I'm just
you gotta
saying,
be a
there's
dummy,
money in
man.
it. There's people that do it and they filthy millionaires. Alhamdulillah, high five to you. You did what you did.
That shit don't
That
never
lifestyle-
last though,
That
man.
lifestyle come with death though too.
Have no idea, man.
And you know what? After you get to a certain age, you don't want to deal with death no more. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you snap out that shit. You be like, yo, I just want to live now. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to shoot nobody. I don't want nobody to shoot me. How about that? You feel what I'm saying?
There's nothing more precious than peace, man. You know my peace
There's
is
nothing more
priceless, yo.
precious than this one life that we have. You have to live it as peaceful as possible, you know? And,
Oh,
and it's
praises
not
due.
easy. Come on. You can get mad at bumping your toe on a chair, leg or something. You know what I'm saying? And want to knock the chair out now because your toe hurt. You know what I mean?
This nigga wanna break
Like,
the chair.
come on, let's keep it real. A lot of people, you know, are dealing with a lot of paranoias, stressing a lot of things.
Yo,
You know,
people are dealing
I
with
can relate
fears,
because I'm going through
anxieties,
my
depression
personal
now more than ever,
emotions.
man.
Huh? Say that again?
People are dealing with fear, anxiety, depressions now more
Yeah,
than ever,
yeah,
man.
yeah. Yeah, especially after COVID. Especially,
Word.
you know, I don't know. They just scared.
Yeah, that's what that whole mental health issue shit is about. You know what I'm saying? In my
Yeah.
opinion, man.
No, it's really scary though. How people are paranoid right here in this city, New York. I see it every day.
I see it over
Every
here
day.
too, though. It's retarded.
It's like I don't understand.
They scared of everything, man.
Here
Everything.
they scared so much, right? I go to work every day. I'm on the train.
Mm.
Bums be laying down on the whole train where people could sit, right? Right, but nobody want to say nothing. So
So, yo, get your ass up, nigga.
you just gonna leave them there, right? Because I hadn't been using the train for a minute. I'm back, yo.
My man said I'm back.
I was in my first month jumping on the train, right?
Yeah.
And I seen that. I was quick to tell people, yo, fam, wake up, get out of here. People need to sit down.
Yo.
But nobody else would say nothing.
You know what it is, God?
So I'm like, wait a minute, they're not gonna say nothing. Why am I taking the energy to say something? They must be comfortable with allowing him to sleep there.
Yo, people is losing that humanity in them on how to
Yeah,
interact
they
with
are.
another human.
I
talk to anybody, but today, nowadays, people are scared to even like talk to other people, man.
No, they are.
Everything is social media, everything is a text, everything is a DM, whatever happened to chopping it up face to face. Like I never lost that skill, man. But I feel like a lot of the youngins, they ain't even got that skill, man. It's
I like
sad.
the text though too. I'm not gonna lie though.
Yeah, but you got that skill already, my nigga. Like you came up in that
Yeah, I
era
got
where it's
no
like, yo,
problem talking too.
you had to be a people person to survive to a certain extent, man.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
I mean,
That's a fact.
couldn't just be isolated and then come outside and be scared of everything all of a sudden. People will eat you up, especially back in the days, man.
No, that's true. Yeah, I've been through the levels of that, especially living in two different states, Miami and New York, two different mind frames. It's crazy.
Yeah, explain
Miami,
the difference of my states. I'm interested in that.
Well, it was North and South. North is where the people were freed. South is where they were slaved. So when I moved to Florida, they were still dealing with segregational things. Not Miami per se, but it was. You couldn't notice it, but you had to go to places like Fort Myers and stuff like that.
And this is like the 80s or the 90s?
This is in the 90s. Yeah.
Still a lot of drugs coming in. There's still a lot of drug money in Miami at that time.
Oh, Miami's always had drug money. I mean, I don't know what the game is like now, but back when I was growing up, crack was the thing to do.
Yeah, yo, crack, all that.
Everybody was getting money off of that, yo.
Hey, yo, man, I wanted to ask you before we wrap it up, G, because we got 10 minutes? 5 minutes? Yo, before we wrap it up, I wanted to ask you, man, because this is another good brother of mine that I should have thought about connecting y'all, but I don't know, man. But yeah, he ain't in New York no more. But you know who Bicycle Tony is?
Yo, I think you said that name before.
Yeah, Bicycle Tony, Latin Pain.
I don't know for sure.
Yeah, that's my brother. He say he from the Bronx, but he ain't living there no more. He in Texas or something like that. Yeah, that's my good brother still. He got a podcast now and shit. I need to link y'all up.
Yeah, yo, I'm down to link up.
Definitely.
You know me, I'm with always having these peaceful conversations, It's only our opinions, you know what I mean? So I'm just I got way more stuff we could talk about, but it was dope to have this conversation tonight. It's been a minute I haven't had no good combos.
It's always a pleasure to build, God. It's always a pleasure to build, and you're welcome back anytime.
Yeah, man, that's what's up. Thank you for having me. You know what I mean?
Nah, you my brother, G. You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully this could open up some new doors for y'all. Maybe y'all could start doing some events and things in nature like that. You know what I mean?
Well, the goal is to have it open doors for everybody and everything. You know, as many doors as possible. Let's open all them fucking doors. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Wow,
Yeah,
wow.
it's just your content. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
That's all they gotta be.
Yo, we gotta bring back the
Doing-
real, man. This is what this content is about. You know what I'm saying? We can't be tiptoeing around issues that people want to tiptoe around, man. We gotta keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you kept it real on the platform today, G.
Yeah, no doubt. You know I ain't gonna come faking it. They got
That's
time
why
for that. You only got one life to live. Faking
That's
it
what I'm
won't get
saying.
you nowhere.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I invite strictly the real. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be nothing but real, you know, real people
Word,
on this
yo. That's how we
podcast. You know what I'm
gotta do
saying?
it. That's a fizzy fact. I mean,
So-
it's your boy Eddie HizPanik, aka Rahul, rip a horn off of Lucifer, 30 Clanzmen General. I'm out here in Brooklyn. You can holler at me. You can shout out. You want to feature or something like that. You want me to jump on a track or just do a drop talking something you may have wrote and you want my voice on it, or you want me to write something, holler at me. I'm all about connecting. And sometimes I don't charge nobody for nothing because I like to just connect with people. So holler at your boy.
And he loved the culture. You heard? His Instagram is right underneath his name right there on the screen. Hit him up. Go check out his music. And yo, don't be a stranger or you'll be in danger. You heard? Hey, yo,
Yeah.
Eddie HizPanik, love every time. Salute to you,
All
brother.
day, 7 under the sun. You already know, Lords.
We catch up on the
Peace.
rebound, God. Peace. Salute. Black Messiah Talks, Eddie HizPanik. There you have it, folks. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to hear Eddie HizPanik, just rewind to the beginning of this video and hear the song called Last of a Dying Breed, First of a Resurrected by yours truly, featuring the great Eddie HizPanik. And on that note, folks, thank you for joining us. Black Messiah Talks podcast. We love y'all. Don't forget to check out mtlstreets.com for all your updates on the entertainment, on the events going on in the city. And also check out thugminded.com. You already know. You see how good I look? I get all the bitch ass with this shit right here. All the bitch ass. There's a bitch ass. There's a pussy magnet right here. Yeah. Yo, Thugminded snapbacks. Check out thugminded.com. You know what I'm saying? Go check out Action Man. Go check out Bamboo Twigs. Go check out every fucking thing. Salute to my brother, Mastermind. Mastermind behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, peace to man, woman, and child, and peace to the gods and the earths. You understand what I'm saying? I am Action Man, your mighty host, and I'm out. Peace. Salute.
Last of a dying breed, first of a resurrected. Every knee shall bow when every tongue confess to it. Selling star general high off the medical warlord, the impeccable, the terrible. I'm the real city king, the realest, living legend. Call me the real city king, the legend, realest, living. I'm the real city king, the realest, living legend, living legend, living legend. Call me the real city king, the legend, realest, living, realest, living, realest, living. I'm the real city king, the realest, living.